So one thing that I love about Google Gemini is how many different ways that you can use it. And the truth is, most people haven't tapped into a fraction of its capabilities. So I thought, you know what, in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use it if you're thinking about building and potentially launching your first digital product in 2026, because there's a way that you can program it for completely free to give you a clear step-by-step blueprint to help you build and launch and also drive traffic to a digital product. So I'm going to be using this blueprint that you can see on the screen just to kind of guide me through the entire process. And I'm hoping by the end of this video, you're just going to get a full understanding of how you're going to be able to implement everything yourself when it comes to tapping in to the power of Gemini. So first things first, what you need to do is of course go over to Gemini and you're going to need to enter a specific prompt. And this is where most people end up getting stuck because a lot of people don't know exactly how to prompt all of these different AI tools. So what you can do when it comes to getting a custom prompt, if you're someone that's thinking about building a digital product, is to go over to this tool over here. I'm going to leave it linked down below. It may be the first or second link in the description. And before I get ahead of myself, when it comes to digital products in 2026, I would say one of the best types to build and launch is going to be an info related product. One where you're going to package your knowledge in a step-by-step format using the power of artificial intelligence. This is definitely one of the low-hanging fruit opportunities. And as long as you know exactly how to build it and how to market it, you're definitely going to be in a good position when it comes to being able to scale it. So we're just going to go over to this prompt builder and we're going to select the tool that we're working with. So of course it's going to be Gemini. So we're just going to select it like that. And as you can see, there's all of these different options that you can build with the help of Gemini. So if you didn't want to build an info product, you don't have to, but that's what we're going to be doing today. So what I'm going to do is click into this one that says AI powered info product. It's then going to take you through a series of different questions. So as you can see, there's going to be 5 questions in total. So the next one is, what type of info product do you want to create? I'm going to say that I want to create a faceless video info product today. If you did want to show your face, you can definitely do that. If you wanted to have a hybrid option where you show your face and you also use faceless options as well, then you can use this selection right here. But I'm going to go with completely faceless today and then click on next. What is your skill level with creating digital products? For me, I would select advanced, but I'm going to select beginner today. What niche do you have knowledge or experience in? So as you can see, there's all of these different options. And the good thing about this prompt builder is that if you can't see anything that relates to you, you can just select other, type in what you're interested in when it comes to the category. And then from there, it's going to be able to implement it into the final prompt. But today I'm going to go with something that I know a lot about, which is going to be AI tools. So I'm going to select this one. The next question is, will your info product require screen recording demonstrations? So I would say in this case, for me, yes, because I'm going to have to show how the different AI tools work. But if your one doesn't, just select no. And finally, this is a very important question where you need to enter text and tell this prompt builder what is the general theme of the digital product that you're looking to make. So you can be a little bit more specific in this text box. So I'm going to say that I want to make an info product about helping people create a mobile app or any type of app, to be honest, using Google Anti-Gravity. So this is not necessarily an info product that I'm looking to make, but let's say if I did want to package this up, sell it to people on the internet, I'm going to be able to use Google Gemini to help me when it comes to planning the step-by-step process of building out this particular info product. So we're going to go with this one today and click on generate prompt. Okay, there we go. So the prompt builder has now come back with the instructions. So you could just take a quick look. All you need to do is click on copy full prompt, go over to a new chat in Gemini, paste everything into the chat and then click on canvas mode. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I'm just going to paste it in there just like this. And by now you guys should already know how to find Gemini. You're just going to go over to gemini.google.com. Make sure that you're logged into your account. You're going to be able to use the free Gemini account. I'm using the pro version, but it's not going to make a difference. So just paste everything in there just like that. Click on tools, then click on canvas. And then all you need to do is click on submit. Okay, so it's now building out the entire interface and it shouldn't take more than a couple seconds. Okay, perfect. So it was able to come back with this and so far so good. It looks decent. So what I'm going to do is click on share and just make it full screen. Okay guys, so this is what it was able to come back with. So I'm going to be going through this as we move forward in this video, but as you can see, it's come back with this dashboard. From here, you're going to be able to select whatever type of digital product you want to make when it comes to being a bit more specific based on what you typed into the prompt builder. So this is going to give you some different options to choose from, but for now, I'm just going to go with this one over here. Also, depending on what the price is going to be, you're going to be able to adjust it, and it's going to give you an estimate of what you can expect. And generally on the left hand side, as you can see, it's got all of these different tabs, all of the different prompts and all of the different resources that you're going to use. But let's go back over to this blueprint over here. So once you've created your custom step-by-step plan with the help of Google Gemini, the next step after that is going to be to start the process of actually building out your info product. And the tool that you're going to initially use is going to be Gamma. And Gamma, as you guys already know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, is a free tool for you to use. So you can test it out, get started with it. There may be some limits when it comes to removing watermarks, but even then it's not expensive at all when it comes to using it in terms of what it's able to do. And if I just quickly log into my account, I want to show you exactly how Gemini is going to be able to help with this process as well. So if I just click into generate, as you can see, this is what the interface looks like. You've got the option to select how long you want your info product to be. I'm going to leave it on 10 slides for now, just to show you how all of this works. But if we go back over to the dashboard from Gemini and you go over here to the Gemini blueprint, it's going to give you all of the steps, all of the modules, everything that you need to include in your info product. So this is one of the initial ways that Gemini makes things a little bit more smoother. It's going to let you know which one should be a regular slide, which one should be a screen recording. Bear in mind that what you can see on the screen right now is just an example. But this is where so many people end up getting confused when it comes to building an info product like this using AI, which is that they're not really sure of exactly how to structure it. But because you've entered a custom prompt into Gemini, you're going to be able to get an idea of the lessons, the modules, everything that's going to go into this AI built info product. And of course, you're going to be able to go over here to prompts. You're going to see the prompt for Gamma. So you're going to be able to copy it just like that. Go back over to Gamma, paste everything in there just like this, and then click on generate outline. And one thing that most people don't know about Gamma is that if you just scroll down over here, you're going to be able to customize the outline that is given you. So this one's not bad. You know, I would say it's pretty decent. But if you did want to use the one that Gemini gave you, you could just scroll down just like this and then click on advanced mode. And this is now going to give you the option to make detailed changes when it comes to what you want to include in your info product. So essentially what you're going to be able to do is go over to Gemini, click on ideal curriculum. And as you can see, it's giving me everything that I'm going to be able to now copy and paste directly into Gamma when it comes to each of these different slides. But because I don't want this video to be too long, let's assume that I've made the changes that I want to make. I'm happy with it. I've given it the additional instructions. I've also made it detailed. I've told it what type of tone I want, the exact language I want, as well as the theme. All I need to do is click on generate, and then from there, it's going to start building everything out. So right there, as you can see, it's now writing everything out word for word. So this is basically how it's going to work. It's going to write everything for you. I'm not speeding up anything. All of the graphics, all of the text, everything you can see, the structure of it is being done purely from AI. But here we have it. This is what the first draft is going to look like. Now, it's very important that if you're following along with what I'm doing, you need to go through everything, make changes to it, make sure that you've read it, make sure that you're happy with it. And if you did want to make any changes to the images, you can click into it. Any of the text is very easy to do. But once you're happy with it, all you need to do is click into these three dots, come over here to export, and you're now going to be able to export it as a PDF. And things don't stop there. The next thing that you now need to do is go over to Descript. And it's going to be with Descript where you're going to be able to now turn these slides into an actual watchable video. So as you can see over here, I've just done that already. Essentially what you're going to do is just drag and drop the PDF files into Descript, and it's now going to come back with this online video editor. The reason why this is good is because if you didn't want to use your voice, you can use an AI generated voice. I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend using your own voice. You're going to be able to do a screen recording directly from Descript. You're going to be able to add captions. As you can see, I've got this caption right here at the bottom that's going to narrate everything that's being said. And there is going to be a lot more that goes into this side of things when it comes to making it perfect. So if you wanted a little bit more information when it comes to doing everything I'm talking about today, just click the top link in the description down below, and I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time breaking it down in detail. But once you've gotten to the point where you've now generated your video from the PDF slides, the next thing to do is to start generating the content that's going to go on the product page. So this is going to be the next step, and the way that you're going to be able to do that is by using Nano Banana. And it goes without saying that all of the different prompts that you're going to need when it comes to making all of the different images is going to be in the prompt section over here. So as you can see, we've got the Nano Banana prompts. So I'm just going to make a copy of this one. And then what I'm going to do is go over to Flow. Now, Flow is a Google AI product. And the good thing about it is that it's free to use. And the reason why I recommend using Flow when it comes to generating images is because you're going to be able to use it to generate high quality images in 1K, 2K, or 4K quality. And I'm going to give you a quick insight as to how it works if you've never seen it before. So as long as you've got a Gmail email address, you're going to be able to sign up. All you need to do is click on Create with Flow. It's then going to take you to an interface that looks like this. Now with Flow, you're going to be able to either generate videos, which is pretty decent, and you can also generate images, of course. And all you need to do is just enter the prompt into this prompt box over here. So what I'm going to do is just paste the prompt in there just like this. And you can also make adjustments to it if you want it to give you back 4 images, 3 images, 2 or 1. You can select this. I'm just going to select 2 for now. I would say leave it on landscape when it comes to making the main cover image, and you want to make sure that you're using Nano Banana Pro. So if you want to make any adjustments to the prompt that Gemini gave you, this is the point where you're going to be able to do it. So it looks good to me. What I'm going to do is click on enter. Okay, here we have it. These are 2 of the images that it's now come back with. And I'm sure that you guys can tell that they look super professional. If I wanted to get something similar and I wanted to pay someone for it, it would have taken maybe a day, 2 days for them to complete it. But I was able to make this for free using a Google AI tool. And don't forget, guys, if you don't like any of the images that it's come back with, you're going to be able to click on Add to Prompt and make any adjustments by just entering in a prompt into this box once again. But I would say that this one's decent, and I'm just showing you all of this as an example. So if I wanted this, I'm going to be able to download it by clicking on download. And as you can see, if I wanted to get 1 or 2K quality, I'm going to be able to do that for free. But if I wanted to get 4K quality, I'm going to have to upgrade. But 2K quality is good enough for what we're using it for. But once you get to the point where you've generated the slides from Gamma, you've gone over to Descript and you've turned it into a video and you finish editing everything, and you've now got the images and the mockups that's going to go onto the main page. The next step with this process, when it comes to knowing how to launch your first digital product, is to go over to StanStore. Now, StanStore is what I use when it comes to these types of info products. And a lot of people always ask me, Sam, why don't I use Hostinger or another platform? And the reason why I use StanStore when it comes to selling AI digital products is because of all of the different features that it has when it comes to just making the process a little bit more smoother for the end user. Hostinger is definitely great if you want to build an actual website and you want to list digital products on your website. But if you're selling an info product that people need to watch and they need to go from module 1, module 2, module 3, so on and so forth, StanStore has made it again smooth for the person that's going to purchase the digital product that you're selling. And if we go back over to the Gemini blueprint and click on StanStore, you're going to see that it's going to give you everything that you need to do when it comes to setting things up. Now, StanStore does offer a 14-day trial, so you could just click directly into the link. All of the links should be available within your Gemini dashboard. So I'm just going to click into it just like this. So as you can see, it's going to be the 14-day trial. You're going to be able to use it with no real limitations. So that's definitely a bonus. There's some other ones as well. One-tap checkout, no coding is going to be required. It comes with all of these different things within your package. And yeah, I would say that it's definitely purpose built for this info product that we're making. And once you create your account and you log in and you're looking to get set up, these are the different options that you're going to see. Now, the one that we're working with is going to be this one over here. So I'm just going to click into it. And everything from this point is going to be pretty straightforward. So when it comes to uploading the main cover image, you're just going to click on choose image just like this, and then just select the image that you're working with just like that. From there, what you're going to do is add all of the text, so the title, subtitle, and everything on the checkout page. All of this, by the way, is going to be included in your Gemini plan. So you're not going to have to think of everything yourself, because Gemini knows exactly what you're building and it's been programmed to help you when it comes to setting up your stand store. You're just going to go through everything, copy and paste it directly into the right fields. And then from there, you're going to be set up and you're now going to be able to start promoting it. But if you wanted me to make a detailed video breaking down exactly what you need to do when it comes to using Stand Store, just put in the comments down below. Do the Stand Store video as well as your specific location, and I'll be sure to get onto that video as soon as possible. But moving on to one of the next steps in this process, which is getting traffic. And the way that you're going to do that is by using Instagram. Now, I always say this, the reason why I recommend Instagram initially is because most of you that are watching this video right now has an Instagram account. Yes, you've probably got a YouTube channel that you're watching me on right now. You probably got a TikTok as well. But I would say most people have an Instagram account that already has followers on it. And even though, yes, they may be your family members, your friends, people that you knew in the past, you're still going to be able to list your digital product on your Instagram account by putting the link in bio. And that's going to be a great way for you to get those initial few customers. This is exactly what happened to me anyway. Before I ever had a YouTube channel, I created a digital product, put it on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, and someone that I knew from school was the first person to purchase it. So that's one tip that I always give people, because from there, that's going to give you the confidence to know that you can build up your digital product business in other avenues using other platforms. And Gemini is also going to be able to help with this as well, because if we go over to the blueprint, it's going to give you viral Instagram reel ideas based on your niche. So instantly, just like that, you shouldn't really struggle with knowing what to make, because you're going to be able to come over here and you're going to get 10 ideas that is going to do well based on the potential views. And if you wanted to get further information on anything, you could just click into it and it's going to show you anything else that you need to know. So yeah, Instagram is definitely something that's worth doing as a beginner. And another reason for that, in addition to being able to promote it to people that already know you, is that you can use tools like ManyChat. ManyChat is a way for you to automate your DMs. So whenever someone leaves a comment, someone comments on your story, instantly you're going to be able to send them information on the digital product that you have. And everything's going to work in the background. So you're not going to have to sit there on your phone every single day responding to people. ManyChat is going to take care of all of the responses and just making sure that it's promoting your digital product in the most effective way. So this is definitely one reason why I recommend Instagram. And another reason is because of this tool over here called Later. Now, Later is simply just a scheduling app where you're going to be able to create reels using tools like Canva. And then from there, what you're going to be able to do is use Later as a way for you to schedule all of your content far into the future. It's got a simple calendar layout where once you've got the content, you're going to be able to drag and drop it into any date in the future. You're going to be able to add the caption. You're going to be able to use AI when it comes to writing the caption, and you're going to be able to forget about this piece of content. So it's a great way for people that are working a 9-to-5 job. Maybe you're a full-time parent, maybe you're a full-time student, and you want to be able to produce the content all at once, schedule it without having to sit there publishing content on a daily basis. So this is something that I thought I would let you guys know as well. But moving on to one of the final tips that I want to give you when it comes to this entire traffic process, which is going to take things to the next level, which is to use meta ads. So this goes back to using Instagram, and the beauty of using Instagram is that you're going to be able to post reels, I would say every single day. But if you can't do every day, just try and do as often as possible. And then from there, if you see a reel doing better than your other ones, you're going to be able to now use meta ads to push that reel out to more and more people. This is a strategy that not that many people know about, and it's something that's worked well for me. And the beauty of it as well is that you don't need to spend a lot. If you want to spend $5, $10 a day on a meta ad for you to get more awareness, more traction, this is definitely a strategy that's worth trying out. And to be honest, guys, when it comes to using meta ads, it's not completely straightforward because there's a lot of moving parts, especially if you're a complete beginner. For example, you're going to need to set up a Meta Business Suite account, a Facebook ad account, connect all of that to your personal Facebook account. From there, you need to make sure that you've set your campaign up in the right way. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of moving parts, but it's all about getting the right guidance. The Gemini blueprint is going to be able to help with this part of it as well. There should be a section that's going to break down the Facebook ad side of things. But don't forget, guys, top link in the description. I'm going to be able to break down every single element in this blueprint and just go into a lot more details with everything that we've discussed in this video. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it whatsoever, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. And I'm releasing a brand new video every single day. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss those videos. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where I break down some other interesting ways that you're going to be able to use Google AI tools for completely free, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.